The stiff. That's right. That's right. The stiff. Oh, the shrine is outside. Damn it. You know what? Yeah, let's go to the shrine really quick. I don't think there's things that you can't open in this world. For sure there are things that you can't open in the other world. And I'm pretty sure they're tied to New Game Plus. And I know of one door that's coming up in this next section that I did try to open, and I was like, huh, weird. And it just hit me. I was like, oh yeah, we never went to that door. And then I was like, oh, that door is actually similar to the one that we opened back in the other area. I wonder if we missed one in the first area. I don't think we did. I could be wrong. Could be very wrong, but we shall see. I'm gonna try to go as fast as I can because I don't have that much time, because I was like, man, I should stream, and then I didn't, and I just decided to. I thought that was batteries. Up. Yeah, Hinako was on the track team, wasn't she? Man, it's so good. These mannequin enemies are so good. It's very similar to Condemned, which, oh man, I should play Condemned. Condemned is super good. Like, Condemned is one of those games where it's just like, we should get more of that. But also, we might be? Question mark? Because it was delisted off of Steam for some odd reason. And by some odd reason, I mean no reason at all. It just became delisted out of nowhere. So, are we getting a remake? Are we getting a remaster? I don't know. Can mannequins dream of analog sheep? I don't know. What is... Oh, it's 8? 8 is B, not 3? That's weird. You know what? I'm just gonna take it. Hello? Did I not just hear one? Okay, let's go. I thought I heard one. So this is Hinako's like mental manifestation of what she thinks would happen if she wasn't around. I'm almost positive, unless this ending is something very different. But then again, what's up with the notes? Right? The notes that she finds from Rinko? I mean, it's weird that she says, "Oh, she's dead," but I don't think that means in the sense that like she's actually dead. Dead. Are we gonna see your face? This is the other thing I was really curious about. Oh, oh, oh. We also don't know if this guy is actually like a friend or anything. Because he just seemed... What?
無理しなくていい。まだ休んでいるといい。
起きられます。
We already have... So then what's that other part gonna be even about?
辛い儀式だったろう。よく耐えた。よく頑張ってくれたね、ひなこ。さあ、先に進も
う。What is happening? She already has everything. So what is... okay. I guess we'll just see. This New Game Plus is amazing, man. What's up, John? New Game Plus is just a different game. Like, yeah, you get more context for certain situations, but even this makes it all worth it, because now this is even more confusing. Because is this telling us, like, at this point, Hinako was already like resolved to go through with her marriage, but was like, you know, losing her mind in the process, thinking about how she was being betrayed by her friends, or how she betrayed her friends, or like there's so much when starting again. there's a new tutorial based off of New Game Plus. That's crazy. When starting the game from a completed file, using an offering that recovers sanity will also fill up the Kaduzu seal. Huh. So Siphon will be able to affect multiple inanimate enemies in a small area? This is what I was actually like talking about in you know, our first playthrough, because I was like, man, it's weird that you can't like do it to multiple enemies, but yeah. 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 Cool. Yeah, let's do that. Because we'll get more of the gauge when we defeat enemies. Absolutely. I wasn't paying attention. I don't even know what he said. Damn it. Damn it. I forgot. I switched it from the English dub. Which like, unsurprisingly, I find the Japanese dub a lot more natural, right? Like, unsurprisingly, I do think that the English dub is fine. I don't think it's great, and I don't think it's something that I'm like, oh yeah, I would play this over the Japanese dub, but like, it's fine. I feel like I would have the same reaction if, you know, if it was like Resident Evil, and it's like, oh, between the Japanese and the English dub, I would be like, yeah, the Japanese dub is fine for Resident Evil, but I would not play Resident Evil, a game that predominantly takes place in the United States, in the Japanese dub. I would definitely play that game in English. Like, I'm not a dub naysayer or a hater. I just think that there are certain things that suit other things better than. I could see you. Okay, this is the door. Is this gonna open? Oh, it opened. So yeah, New Game Plus allows you to open certain doors and it'll give you context for more things. That's cool. Unfinished letter. My future friend, spring unfurls around me in vivid color as I write you this letter. Upon your arrival, you may bear anxiety about your new life. I'm assuming this is to Hinako. The slightest remembrance of your old home may call tears to your eyes, like it once did to mine. The scent of ripe plums joins with warbles, birdsong, and bittersweet union. Memories that call me home to a mountain village spring. Everywhere I turn, I am met with splendor, the sound of chirping warbles, the smell of sweet plums. I'm certain that this land, though new to you, shall become a place of respite and tranquility. You and I call the same village home, so please share with me whatever weighs on your mind. I am eager to hear your story of home, and together we. So I have the feeling that the kid that we saw in the flashback who got bit by the fox is the same kid. Perform encounter without using focus, increases damage inflicted, stacks up to 5 times, and oh, that's crazy. Is the same kid. Also the letters about from the mom to the son, I'm pretty sure is from that kid. So he was the unwanted child and heir to that one family. Pretty sure. Maybe. I'm pretty sure. The other day, ask how you're doing, John. How are you doing? The other day, my honorable father-in-law told me that fate had smiled upon me, that my blood had been blessed by the stars. If perspective on Hiragami. Who is this? Who's talking right now? I don't know who this is. If we had to go by the note that we saw, it's probably the same guy who wrote the note. So he's talking about Hanako's dad. If I attempt to interpret his words, I can only understand them to mean that he believes that an intervention of good fortune or coincidence allowed me to be so connected with this house. Oh wait, no, it's not. I think. However, I do not believe he meant to humble me with his words. Instead, I think his words should be taken more literally. My very blood was favored by fate. Coffee. In the world of mortals, there exist rare individuals who possess non-ABO blood types. So maybe having blood that was blessed by the stars simply means I was born with a rare mutation. After all, there are many variations, some of which are as uncommon as 1 in 100,000 people. Perhaps when a human child who possesses blood that contains the power to deepen the bond between mortals and gods is born into a village, they are selected as a candidate for Hirogamus marriage? Hirogamus? Huh. It's a weird word. Hirogamus? Hirogamus? Marriage. If such is the case, then it would explain why such partnerships are so infrequent. Oh. Oh, are we is let me finish this. I wonder who shall be next to be welcomed into this world. If it is another child beloved by fate, then I would like to do all in my power to help their transition into a new life. Mayumi. Mayumi. Oh man. Yeah. All right, let's get out of here.
遠い昔みたい。
So that should have been a hint to me, right?
お昼休み。友達。
Wait, was that dialogue in our first playthrough? I don't remember. In continuation from last semester, I am to be class president once again. I hope we can make this another wonderful semester. The role of class president holds a lot of responsibility, but I think I'm up to the task. Even when I was young, I always wanted to be the mom or big sister whenever I played house. I think it's because I really enjoy looking after others. I believe that every single student in our class has things they excel in, as well as things they could stand to work on. In my view, the purpose of a class president is to help others with their shortcomings so we can make school an enjoyable place for everyone. Nishida Rinko. So, man, there's stuff in this game that I could not tell you. Right? I could not tell you for a fact if they are real or if it's part of Hinako's imagination. There's things that are like obvious, right? Like this. Very metaphorical. But oh, they just pop up like daisies. Open the door! I can't turn. Whoa! I forgot about you. But yeah, I cannot tell you if they're real or if they're fake. And that's kind of like the whole point of the game, but it's also a really big issue. not an issue of like the sense that it's bad that I can't tell. It's actually really good that I can't tell. But like it's an issue in the sense that like there are things that are going on that might be actually happening, or just part of Hinako's imagination of how she thinks people view her. Certain people. Like the way her parents were talking about her in the beginning, I think that was real. I think. Can I tell you for sure? Absolutely not. Renko's childhood diary. Today, I bought all my friends candy from the candy store. It's a lot more fun to eat with friends than to eat alone.
手放すんだ
Are we? Oh, man, am I gonna feel bad about hating Rinko? Hinako, why are you here? This is supposed to be my chance to talk to Shu alone. Oh. Wait, did those notes have more on it? Oops. Why the hell are you here? And why the hell are you cozying up next to Shu like that's where you belong? And the cherry on top, Sakugo decides to tag along too just because of you. But I can forgive her. I mean, she did me the favor of dying soon enough anyway. Damn. Oh, is this the... Oh. How long are you going to keep living for? You're already dead. Quit haunting Ibisugoka like some pathetic ghost. So yeah, I'm pretty sure the death is a metaphor for her, you know, no longer being there due to her being, well, basically sold, which is horrible. God, I hated this one. I hated this one because, like, it's one of those ones that is like, oh, there's nothing there, and then he pops up at the very last second. Gross. I'm sorry, did I just hear something else? All of a sudden the town was enveloped in a thick fog. Everywhere I looked, I saw strange monsters. I could only bring myself to sit inside my empty house alone and shaking. That's when Shu came and rescued me. After that, it didn't matter how terrifying the outside world was, so long as I was able to spend time alone with Shu. Okay, so this, all the fox origami that we're picking up right now, pretty sure is part of her like own head canon of stuff. Right? This isn't actually happening because, well, maybe, I don't know, man. But then I realized the cockroach Hinako was with him. What are the odds? Just die, you pest. You don't belong in this town anymore. Did you forget that? So that part's real. Maybe. Or that's how Hinako feels that Rinko sees her. Because the boss fight that you have with Rinko is like one that's very much like, oh, there are certain things that we didn't really get to talk to each other about, but now, like that, I want to say that boss fight either ends or during the boss fight she says like, yeah, I'm glad that we actually finally got to talk to each other, like, honestly. So this might just be all in her head, maybe. I don't know. I'm getting myself confused thinking about this. Because yeah, the monsters might be real. The monsters are definitely real. The monsters is definitely a metaphor for, you know, life, or how Hinako views certain people or aspects in her life. That being said, if we go back and look at other Silent Hill games, the monsters are definitely real. Unless you get a certain ending, and then they're fake. Oh. Is the ending that we got for Hinako in the first one supposed to be basically the God, what's his name? What's Heather's dad's name? Not James, that's the second protagonist. David. I don't think it's David. Basically the bad ending for Silent Hill 1 is just the basic ending, or the first ending for Silent Hill F, in terms of idea, right? Where it was like the bad ending is someone basically dying, and their final moments is them wishing that they could probably have saved their child from this fate. Probably same thing with Hinako, where it's like, yeah, a lot of this stuff is just taking place in her head until you get to the ending, and what's actually happening is Hinako is basically losing her mind because she is forced to basically change her identity, change everything about herself, and forget things that like make her happy, and hustle and turn with that on top of the over reliance and abuse of drugs. Yeah, that makes sense. sorry this like, it is so strange to have a Silent Hill game in the year of our Lord 2025 that is actually thought-provoking, because if you go back to, you know, Downcoming and Book of Secrets, what was that Silent Hill game on the PS Vita called that was like a Diablo game? I think it was Book of Secrets. They were all just like your run-of-the-mill, like, oh, you're just fighting monsters. Isn't the fighting of the monsters cool? Isn't it good? Isn't it fun? And it's just like, no, Silent Hill is not supposed to be fun. Silent Hill is supposed to be dark. Silent Hill is supposed to be like something that makes you think and makes you question reality, on top of question people's morality, on top of trying to figure out if the situation that they're in is real or just a manifestation of their guilt, or maybe a little bit of both. Anyway, Rinko's childhood diary. Today I bought all my friends candy from the candy store. The handwritten turns oddly distorted. Everyone was slobbering over the snacks and thanking me again in the excuse me. It reminded me of the time I fed a fish at the park. Jesus, the way their mouths gaped wide open as they begged for food. What a bunch of idiots. God. Okay, maybe. Oh man, see, this could be real, but the thing that gets me to think that it's not real is that this is Hinako, right? This version of Hinako is Hinako, and the version that we play as is the childhood manifestation of Hinako, and her wishing that she could still stay in the village and be with her friends, to the point to where it's like, if a situation were to occur where monsters attacked, she would like that a lot more than her leaving. God, I'm yapping. I'm not even playing the game. I'm just giving the critical like thought process of Silent Hill F, because it's so fucking interesting. I love it. And the poor as dirt hit. Fuck. All it took was one piece of cheap candy to have her following me around like a dog. It's almost cute how stupid she is. A cockroach like her deserves to die. Jesus. What a friend. Oh. Lovely. God, the ambient noises is great. Are you here again? No. Okay. You dead. All right, so let's go. Red and a green. So it's okay, sorry. We might not have even met the real Rinko or Shu or Sakako in this game. We might not have even met the real Jinko or her real parents or even the person that she's marrying. The only real person in this game is Hinako, which is fucking wild to think about. It's crazy. Every other character is just a fake, like, basically a manifestation of how Hinako saw these characters, or how she thought these characters saw her. No one is real in this game except for her. It's so good. It's so good. God damn it. God damn it. It's so good. Yeah, I could not tell you where to put this game in terms of like and oh, you weren't always here. Oh, okay. No, you're deactivated. In terms of like where to put it in the ranking of Silent Hill, because they're all really good. Oh, you didn't have it this time. Wait, isn't there a note in here? A crumbled up note? Huh. What? What? If you don't get the right doll, do all of them appear? That's really funny, actually. No! It's the wrong side! I want out of your world. So this is... This is why she was so cold during these scenes. It's because she already, like, accepted everything. She already accepted what was gonna happen to her. And she had to be cold, otherwise I have the feeling that she would probably have, well, you know, lost her mind, which she eventually did. Because... What? Because other Hinako was rebelling against the idea that she didn't care. Which is why the over-reliance on drugs was a thing. Huh. I wonder if that door is gonna open at all. Okay. Man, it's so good, man. Man, it's so good. Sorry to just yap, but it's been a minute where a game has made me this invested to where I'm thinking about the ramifications of actions throughout the story. It's been a minute. I think the last time I was like this like heavily invested was Alan Wake, right? Alan Wake 2. Where I was just like, oh man, this is happening, this is happening, maybe this is happening. I'm getting that same feeling here. Oh, what? Oh yeah, this is the... Well, we don't actually even need the Foxfire anymore.
咲くかな。
Strange dream. It was very odd. A very old sword. One that was cursed, steeped in evil energy. Oh. The sword must be the source of the corrupt god's power. I'm sure of it. But because the sword itself is divine, it can't be destroyed. However, if someone were to purify it, then surely the corrupt god will be weakened. Huh. If the sword can be submerged in the elixir that exorcises evil spirits, then it can be used to sever the strings that control those who roam lost through the fog. Huh? A question mark? So that's the sword that we need for one of the endings. Oh, hi. I don't know why that scared me. I knew you were there. You just came through the doorway so fast. Oh yeah, that's right. We don't need to siphon your soul. Which is kind of odd. Oh yeah, that's right. We need to also do the puzzle. Oh man, this might take a while. I guess we'll just keep going forward. Perish. This is my locker. Ew. Oh, gross looking. I hate gym class. Just looking at my gym clothes makes me depressed. They're holding a long distance race at school soon. I know it's just an excuse for them to watch me come in last and laugh at me. I knew how lonely I would feel if everyone just left me in the dust as soon as I asked Rinko if she would hang back so we could run across the finish line together. And you know what she said? And you know what? She said yes. I asked Hinako too, but she said no. She said it's because she is in a sports club and she'll get yelled at by the teacher if she doesn't try her best. Well, I suppose that makes sense if it's true. Erratic, but I know the truth. I know it's really because you don't want to be held back by a slowpoke like me. I hope Hinako trips and falls and breaks all bones in her body so she can never run again. Oh. Wait, what? What just happened? Normally I hate gym class, but something different happened? Something nice happened. Little Miss Perfect tripped and fell today. Looks like even Hinako, the star athlete, can mess up. She scraped her knee and started bleeding. I wish she had fallen flat on her face and ruined a pretty nose of hers too. Damn. It's good string. Okay. It's weird that while it's true that this game doesn't have at least the other world doesn't have like the same design choices as you know, American Silent Hill. It's interesting that some of it still like shines through, right? Like the chains, the blood, people in cages being tortured. There's still like similarities between American Silent Hill and Japanese Silent Hill, which leads me to believe that they are the same place, just depending on the person, it changes. Silent Hill isn't a place, it's an idea. I hate the dark. It reminds me that I'm all alone. Everyone always telling me that I'm a little weird, that I'm a bit strange. I'm the weird kid who's always by herself. I can forget my loneliness at school inside a classroom full of people chatting away in the dark. However, it comes creeping back. And Ryan comes Radek. I know the truth. I know that Hinako really thinks of me. She thinks I'm weird, just like all the others. I know it's true. I know she's making fun of me behind my back. Does she think they don't badmouth her when she's not around? I can't stand the fact that she puts on a fake smile and acts like she's the only normal one, all while looking down on me. She makes me so mad. I hate her. I hate her so much. I wonder if this is like Hinako just trying to, like I said, come to terms with her leaving, right? Basically going like, hello? Did someone else just drop down? So she's like just making up lies at this point to be like, see, like this is why I should leave, or this is why it's okay, because they actually secretly hated me. Which is pretty interesting. Your soul. Why did I even open this up? Why did I even do this to myself? Oh yeah, that's for stamina. Oops. Oh, let's take one of these. We have so many. And we need more sanity, so. Wait, what? Why we do this? That didn't really help. I wish I could read what the wall says. I don't think you can.
子が好きだった。
Huh. Oh, there's a lot to read here. Hey, Mr. Rabbit, guess what? I made my first ever friend today. Her name is Shimizu Hinako. Jesus. But Mr. Rabbit, she's my first ever real life friend. Human friend. So I'm a little scared. What if she throws me away and forgets me? I'm so scared of that happening. When I told my new bestest friend Hinako this, she said she'd never ever abandon me. Not ever, she promised me. But you know what, Mr. Rabbit? So okay, when the handwriting turns erratic, like these are more than likely like true feelings. But when the handwriting turns erratic, this is probably Hinako's thought process on what, you know, her friends actually think of her. What if Hinako breaks her promise? What if she betrays me? What if she's lying? No, I don't want to think about that. Hinako said she wouldn't ever leave me. She promised. I have to believe her because that's what friends do, right? They believe each other. Hinako, if you betray me, you'll pay. I'll make you pay and regret ever hurting me. Got it? Huh. Okay. Mr. Rabbit, guess what? I decided one day I'm giving you a new name. Handwriting here is erratic, as if the writer was overcome with emotion. Your new name is Hinako. Got it? Hinako, don't you think it's super cute? It's the same name as that awful, horrible, mean, cruel Hinako who left me all by myself and went far, far away. I hate her. I know why she threw me away. It's 'cause I'm dark and sad and mean. Dang it, I forgot the stuff I need to cut off Hinako's arms and legs. Oh. You know, I just thought that that's why Hinako was getting tired, right? Towards the end of the game, her just like being sick of everything and tired of fighting is because she was tired of fighting herself. She was tired of like just lying to herself and telling herself that like you know, her friends didn't matter. Because she knew deep down it was just bullshit. Oh. There's so much to unpack with this game, man. Two must face each other. Oh yeah, that's right. She's afraid of the dark. Wow, so this is really fucked up. Or, as we now know, her being afraid of the dark is symbolism for her being alone. All right, let's get out of here. Did I no? Okay.
ってもらうために漢字テストを頑張ったんだ。覚えてるか？こんなノートが山ほどあってな、押し入れにぎっしりさ。俺の一番の宝物だ。
Okay, so a lot of this is
触れさせなかった。ひな子が初めて育てるにはちょっと難しかったよな。
yeah, a lot of that dialogue is the same.
お前の本当の選択を知りたい。
Oh. So many bandages, oh my god. So many bandages, man. Jesus. Oh no. Oh no, I'm cracked. All kind of curses. Maybe we'll come back for that. Wait a second. Did we get a cutscene for this before? I think we did. Yeah, I think we did. Damn. Nothing. Nothing. Whole lot of nothing. Okay. I'll hear some gross shit. Maybe I could pause it. Actually, I haven't tried pausing in the middle of a cutscene. But I can. Cool.
来てくれたんだな相棒。俺はお前にいいんだ。ひな子の好きなようにして。俺は相棒の選択なら受け入れるぜ。
I do think the imagery of Himiko having the bloody tear is one of like a picture says 1,000 words, right? It's very telling. Because one person could infer from the first playthrough of what we saw, it was just like, man, she is being awfully cold.
幼い頃からの友人に別れを告げるのは辛いだろう。
But there's something obviously going on underneath, right? There's obviously something happening here. But now with everything, with the context in it all.
するべきでした。もっと早くこんな姿をお見せして申し訳ありません。
謝らなくていい。むしろその痛みを強いた私の方が謝らねばならない。
And this guy, still don't know if he's like bad or good. He doesn't seem to really be either. He just seems to be like, all right.
行こう。
He could just be gray, right? He could just be a consequence of could just be a consequence of all this. Which I feel like is infinitely more interesting than if they were just straight up like, oh, he's evil. Because if anything, the way that her sister is portrayed in here, the way that her family is portrayed, seem to be the problem, seem to be the issue.